Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today we explaining about the safety engineer interview questions and sample answers part 1. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell icon so you won't miss any informative video in this channel. Now, let's get started. Safety engineer interview questions and answers part 1. Common safety engineer interview questions, how to answer them, and sample answers from a certified career coach. A safety engineer is responsible for the design, development, and implementation of safety protocols to ensure a safe working environment. As such, it's important that anyone interviewing for this position be well prepared to answer questions about their experience in safety engineering as well as their ability to create effective procedures. To help you prepare for your interview, we've compiled a list of common safety engineer interview questions, along with advice on how to answer them and examples of great responses. 1. What is your experience with developing and implementing safety protocols? Safety engineers are responsible for making sure that everyone working in the workplace is safe and following all the safety protocols. This question allows the interviewer to get a better understanding of your experience and expertise in this area. It also helps them evaluate your ability to create and enforce safety protocols that are effective and compliant with the applicable regulations. How to answer? Begin by discussing your experience with developing and implementing safety protocols. Talk about any specific projects you've completed, such as creating a company-wide safety policy or training employees on safety procedures. You can also mention any certifications or qualifications you have that demonstrate your expertise in the area of safety engineering. Finally, emphasize your commitment to ensuring everyone is safe in the workplace and explain how you go about achieving this goal. Example: I have extensive experience in developing and implementing safety protocols. I recently developed a comprehensive safety policy for ABC Company, which included both written and visual elements to ensure that all employees were aware of the procedures they needed to follow to stay safe. In addition, I provided training sessions on safety topics such as ergonomics, hazardous materials handling, and fire prevention. I also hold certifications in occupational health and safety from OSHA and NFPA. My goal is to always create an environment where everyone feels safe and secure, and I take pride in ensuring that all safety regulations are followed. 2. How do you ensure that all employees are following safety regulations? Safety engineers are responsible for ensuring that employees and visitors to a workplace are following safety protocols and regulations. This requires a combination of planning, training, and monitoring. The interviewer will want to know what strategies you use to ensure that everyone is following the rules and that the workplace is safe. How to answer? You can answer this question by talking about the steps you take to ensure safety compliance. For example, you might talk about how you create and communicate safety protocols, conduct regular training sessions for employees, monitor employee behavior on the job, and provide feedback when needed. You should also mention any additional strategies or techniques that you use to ensure safety compliance in your current or past roles. Example: when I was working as a safety engineer for XYZ Corporation, we had an incident where 2 employees were injured due to a malfunctioning piece of equipment. I immediately launched an investigation and identified the root cause of the accident: improper maintenance of the equipment. To prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future, I implemented a new set of safety guidelines that all employees must follow when operating machinery. I also launched an employee awareness campaign to ensure they understood the importance of following the new regulations. 3. Describe a time when you had to investigate an accident or incident in the workplace. Safety engineers are responsible for ensuring the safety and security of a workplace. In order to do this, they must have the ability to investigate accidents and incidents that occur in the workplace and identify any potential hazards. An interviewer will ask this question to assess the candidate's ability to investigate and analyze a situation and take appropriate action. How to answer? Start by talking about a specific incident you had to investigate. Describe the accident or incident in detail, including the steps you took to investigate it. Talk about how you identified and evaluated potential hazards, and what measures you implemented to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. Be sure to emphasize any successes that came out of your investigation, such as improved safety procedures or increased employee awareness. Example: I recently had to investigate an incident in which a worker was injured while operating machinery. I reviewed the safety procedures and identified potential hazards that could have contributed to the accident. After evaluating these hazards, I implemented additional safety protocols such as additional training for employees and updated machine safeguards. As a result of my investigation, the workplace is now much safer and there has been no similar incidents since then. 4. Explain the concept of risk management and how it applies to safety engineering. Risk management is a major part of safety engineering, and as a safety engineer, you must be able to evaluate risks and understand how to mitigate them. By asking this question, the interviewer is looking for a response that demonstrates an understanding of the concept of risk management and how it applies to safety engineering. The interviewer will also want to know that you have experience in this area, so be sure to highlight any relevant experience or knowledge you have. How to answer. Start by explaining what risk management is and how it applies to safety engineering. You should explain that risk management involves identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks in order to reduce the likelihood of an accident or injury occurring in a workplace. As a safety engineer, you must be able to identify potential risks, assess their severity, and then develop strategies to mitigate them. You can also mention any experience you have with implementing risk management processes or procedures. Example, risk management is an important concept in safety engineering. It involves identifying, assessing, and mitigating potential risks to reduce the likelihood of accidents or injuries occurring in a workplace. As a safety engineer, I have experience with analyzing existing processes and procedures for potential risks and developing strategies to mitigate them. For example, I recently identified a risk associated with a piece of machinery in a manufacturing plant and worked with the team to develop new safety protocols to ensure that it was operated safely. 5. Are you familiar with OSHA standards and other relevant laws and regulations? Safety engineers are responsible for making sure their organization is compliant with safety regulations, so it is important to show that you are knowledgeable about the regulations in your industry. Interviewers will want to know that you understand the safety regulations and are able to ensure they are being followed. How to answer. Show the interviewer that you are familiar with OSHA standards and other relevant laws and regulations by giving examples of how you have implemented them in previous roles. Talk about any experience you may have had conducting safety audits or developing safety policies, as well as any certifications or courses you have taken related to safety compliance. Additionally, emphasize your ability to stay up to date on changes in regulations and your commitment to ensuring a safe work environment. Example, yes, I am very familiar with OSHA standards and other relevant laws and regulations. In my current role as a safety engineer at Company X, I oversee all aspects of workplace safety compliance and ensure that our policies are up to date with the latest changes in regulations. I have also conducted several safety audits and developed comprehensive safety policies and procedures for our organization. Additionally, I have completed certification courses in occupational safety and health and stay abreast of any changes in safety regulations. Thanks for watching my video. For more job related video, please subscribe and support my channel. Please like and comment and share. Thank you.